So welcome back again, Beatles buddies. Sorry about the internet connection here, it keeps cutting out, but maybe we'll be able to get a bit of better connection now. So we're in the village of Haworth here in Yorkshire. Just walking down the main street here in Haworth. It's quite a steep one, as you can see. Mrs. T and I have just walked up here to give you this, not really a tour of this, because I can't really tell you an awful lot about it. But what I can tell you is, if you want to come here, if you come to Liverpool and want to have a day out in Haworth, Skipton or local areas, we can always organise that for you. We've brought our tour guests here to Haworth before now for a day trip. Better if you have a few of you to come, because it works out a little bit expensive if it's just one of you. But if you can get a little group together, it's a lovely day out. And between 4 or 5 of you, it's good value too. And but as you can see, it's just your typical Yorkshire little village. It's absolutely gorgeous here. We love it. And it's this area has been used a lot for filming locations. And I believe Peaky Blinders have been filming around this area quite recently for the Peaky Blinders series, if you've seen that. If you haven't seen that, you can get it on Netflix now. And the film Yanks was filmed here at some of the scenes at the railway station, which I may be able to show you today. And the film Jane Eyre was filmed here because, of course, the Bronte connection. There's Mrs. T waiting for me patiently. And yeah, so this is the Bronte connection as well, of course, just in case you missed the first part of the video when I got cut off. I started off at the Bronte house. So if you missed that, go and have a look at that video that I started about 10 minutes ago. And the Railway Children, that was also filmed here. In fact, I believe one of the shops down here was used as one of the filming locations. Antique shop. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let's say a few hellos. Who've we got on? We've got Jenny Dawn over in Australia. Geelong, hello, hello. Kathy Carter, my friend from Liverpool, musician lady from the Beatles. Lovely to see you. Lynn Belcher up from next door in Liverpool. Hello to Lynn. Peter Aspinall, my old mate Pete. And Tony Purcell down in Stoke. Lovely to see you all. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're enjoying this little tour around this little very historic place, Haworth. Beautiful day here today as well. The weather's been very kind to us during our little break here up in Yorkshire. We travelled up on Sunday, and I've posted quite a few photographs. If you're interested in visiting this area, I've put a few photographs and videos on already, so go and check the previous posts for those. And we're now just doing this little tour just around Yorkshire. We set off quite early this morning, early for us anyway. Yeah, here's one for the Beatles fans. You can never get away from a Beatles connection, can you? Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Quite cool, aren't they? Yeah, so like I say, if you ever want to have a trip up here, we can always organise that for you if you're staying in Liverpool for a few days. And it's about a 90-minute drive up to Haworth, and not far from here to Skipton, so you could technically do both in a day, really. Don't see many of these days. Look at the old-fashioned telephone box. They're disappearing fast. Right, I'm going to stop here because I'll have to go and get Mrs. T. I'll see if we can have a little walk with you down to the railway station to show you the old railway. I'll come back to you in a little bit. Okie dokie. See you later.